since you're a data leader, right, how much does a data leader need to do a hands-on to stay in the current environment?
Right.
What is the importance of hands-on work?
Yeah, I think, see, unless you, I mean, all of us or leaders, who have probably, come to this, part of their career have once or been for a long period of time, individual contributors, right? And so essentially, uh, people have the working knowledge, and unless you have a working knowledge, if you just, there is a lot of resources on the internet that you can look at videos, etc., and you can get the grasp of some concept. But really, if you have to learn it, then you have to get to hands-on, right? And that applies for anybody, not just a developer, a data scientist, or a leader, right? But like you said, that as you grow up the ladder, and you don't find enough time to be able to code. I would love to code at times, but your work schedule does not permit you to do that as often as you would like. But I think leaders need to guide their teams, right? So they should be very much aware of what's happening around them. I spend a lot of time with my team, brainstorming on approaches, and then evaluating different approaches, doing literature reviews, right? I mean, so if there are certain papers that we would like to refer to, doing those reviews and looking at possible implementation and challenges, right? Scalability, how does it integrate with our current system design, and so on and so forth. Any leader should be able to read code, right? I mean, I think that's very important, even though they may not be doing code review, but they should be able to read code just to make sure that, logically, whether that piece of code is accurate or not. And review, I think, I do a lot of reviews with my teams on, model results, and, any experiments that we run, right? And then asking the questions, right? I mean, why certain things. So basically understanding more about why certain outcomes happened, right? And I guess it's important that we continuously drive a culture of learning, right? I mean, in my previous organization, we used to keep some time aside on Fridays to be able to, learn from each other, right? I mean, reverse mentoring, I think, is also a great thing that I always learn from my team members, because, I am not into the details of each and everything. So many times I learn from a review, or I just learn from something that a team member has done, and a new approach that he or she has come up with, etc. So I think being open to that is good. But yeah, I mean, going back to your exact question, I think hands-on, I think if there is an opportunity for you to be very technical and focused on that work, and spend lesser time on other areas, then definitely. Else, I think you need to balance and make sure that you don't lose the relevance as you progress.